Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Simple English Talks. We're so happy you're here with us today. If you want to sound more natural and confident in English, especially on phone calls, this episode is for you.
Hey, everybody. I hope you're having an amazing day. You know, talking on the phone in English can feel scary at first. Sometimes you understand people face to face, but on calls, wow, it suddenly feels harder.
Oh, absolutely. I remember my first work call in English. I was so nervous that when someone said, "Hold on a sec," I thought they were angry with me. But actually, it's just a super common American phrase.
Exactly. Native speakers use casual phone expressions all the time. And if you only learn textbook English, phone conversations can sound really fast and confusing.
That's why today we're going to teach you more than 50 English phrases Americans use daily on calls. These are phrases you'll hear at work, while calling friends, ordering food, booking appointments, and even during video meetings.
By the end of this episode, you'll know how to answer calls naturally, continue conversations smoothly, ask people to repeat things politely, and end calls confidently.
And don't worry if you make mistakes. Phone English is difficult for everyone at first. The key is practice, practice, practice.
We also want you to join the conversation today. Tell us in the comments, what's the hardest part about speaking English on the phone for you? Is it listening? Speaking fast? Feeling nervous? Let us know.
And if you enjoy learning real English with us, don't forget to like this episode, subscribe to Simple English Talks, and share it with a friend who's learning English too.
All right, let's jump right in and start sounding fluent on calls.
Let's start with the basics, answering and starting phone calls. This is something you use almost every day. The simple structure is usually greeting plus reason for the call.
Right. Americans often keep phone greetings short and casual. Here are some common examples. Hey, what's up? Hi, this is Smith. Hello. Hey, how's it going? Thanks for calling.
And notice something important here. People usually speak differently on calls than in formal English classes. For example, instead of saying, "How are you today?" they often say, "How's it going?"
Yeah. Or instead of "I am calling to ask about the meeting," they might say, "Hey, I'm calling about the meeting."
Shorter and more natural.
Exactly. Here are more useful phrases. Can you hear me? You're breaking up. I'll call you back. Sorry, bad connection. Hang on a second.
Oh, wow, you're breaking up is so common. That means the sound is unclear.
Yep, and hang on a second means wait for a moment.
Let's do a quick example conversation.
Sure.
Hey, Smith, can you hear me?
Yeah, but you're breaking up a little?
Oh no, let me move to another room.
Okay, I can hear you better now.
See, very natural and simple.
Another important thing is introducing yourself. Americans often say, "Hey, it's Smith. This is Smith. Hi, Smith. Speaking."
Not usually. My name is Smith. That sounds too formal for normal calls.
Good point. Now, let's talk about asking why someone called. You can say, "What's up? What's going on? What can I help you with? What did you need?"
And for work calls, you might hear, "How can I help you today? What can I do for you?"
Here's a quick listener practice. Repeat after me. Hey, it's Smith. Sorry, bad connection. I'll call you back.
Great. Speak out loud. Don't just listen silently. Your mouth needs practice too.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about negative forms. Sometimes you can't talk, so you can say, "I can't talk right now. I'm busy at the moment. Can I call you later?"
Or even, "I'm in the middle of something." And that's super common in America.
Here's another mini dialogue.
Hey, can you talk?
Actually, I can't right now. I'm in the middle of something.
No problem. I'll text you later.
Nice and natural.
Another important phrase is "I missed your call." You say this when someone called you earlier and you didn't answer.
Yes. For example, "Hey, I missed your call. What's up?"
Much more natural than saying, "I did not answer your phone call."
Definitely. Americans love shorter expressions.
Okay, listeners, can you answer these questions out loud? How do you say the connection is bad? How do you politely say you're busy? How do you introduce yourself on a call?
And write one example sentence in the comments using "I'll call you back." We'd love to read your examples.
The more you practice these simple phrases, the more natural your English will sound.
Exactly. So, quick summary. Today, we learned how to answer calls, introduce ourselves, explain connection problems, and politely continue or end conversations.
All right, now let's build on that and talk about keeping conversations going naturally on calls.
This is where many learners struggle. Sometimes they know basic English, but they don't know how to continue the conversation smoothly.
Exactly. So let's learn some connecting phrases Americans use all the time.
Here are a few. By the way, anyway. So, yeah. Oh, one more thing.
These phrases help conversations feel relaxed and natural.
Let's see them in action.
Hey, are we still meeting tomorrow?
Yeah, probably around 3. Oh, by the way, can you bring your laptop?
Sure. Actually, I also need your help with something.
That sounds like a real conversation between friends.
Exactly. Not robotic English.
Another important skill is asking people to repeat themselves politely.
Oh yes, never panic if you don't understand something.
Here are some great phrases. Sorry, could you repeat that? Can you say that again? I didn't catch that. You cut out for a second?
You cut out means the audio disappeared for a moment.
Right. And here's something interesting. Americans often avoid saying, I don't understand directly. Instead, they soften it.
Like, I'm not sure I got that. Could you explain that again?
Exactly. Softer and more polite.
Let's compare formal and informal styles.
Formal. Could you please repeat that statement? Informal. Sorry. Can you say that again?
The informal version sounds much more natural in daily conversations.
Definitely. Now let's talk about holding and transferring calls.
Oh yes, especially useful for work English.
Common phrases include, please hold. Let me transfer you. One moment, please. I'll connect you.
Americans also say, hang tight. That means wait a little.
Here's a quick role play.
Hi, I'm calling about my order.
Sure. One moment, please. Let me pull up your information.
Okay.
Thanks for holding.
Nice. Thanks for holding is something you hear everywhere.
Absolutely. Now here are 3 important tips.
First, slow down when speaking on calls. Fast English isn't always clear English.
Second, smile while talking. Believe it or not, people can hear friendliness in your voice.
Third, use simple words confidently. You don't need fancy vocabulary to sound fluent.
That's such an important point.
Listeners, we want you to practice now. Repeat. Could you repeat that? I didn't catch that. Thanks for holding.
And write a comment using, by the way, in your own sentence.
Another super common phrase is, what do you mean?
But sometimes that sounds too direct. So Americans often say, what do you mean by that? Can you clarify?
Much softer.
Exactly. Also, don't forget small reactions during calls. Really? No way. Wow. That's crazy.
These reactions make conversations feel alive.
Imagine talking to someone who never reacts. It feels awkward.
Totally true.
So today we covered conversation connectors, polite repetition phrases, formal versus informal language, and ways to sound more natural and friendly on calls.
Now let's move into everyday situations where these phrases become really useful.
This is my favorite part because these are real-life conversations Americans have every single day.
Let's start with calling restaurants.
You might say, "Hi, I'd like to place an order. Can I get a large pizza? How long will it take?"
Very practical English.
And if they don't hear you, they may say, "Sorry, what was that? Can you repeat your address?"
Here's a quick example.
Thanks for calling Joe's Pizza. How can I help you?
Hi, I'd like to place an order for pickup.
Sure. What can I get for you?
Nice and easy.
Another common situation is work calls.
Ah, yes. Work English can sound scary, but most phrases are actually simple.
For example, I'm following up about the meeting. Just checking in. Do you have a minute? I'll send you an email.
Checking in is super useful. It means asking for an update. Right, Americans say it constantly. Let's do another dialogue.
Hey, I'm just checking in about the project.
Oh yeah, I'm almost finished.
Perfect. Send it over when you can.
Another important area is politeness.
Definitely. Tone matters a lot on calls because people can't see your face.
Instead of saying, send me the file,
You can say, could you send me the file? When you get a chance, could you send it over?
much friendlier.
Americans often soften requests to sound polite.
Here are some natural softeners. Maybe, whenever you can. If that's okay.
Great tip.
Another useful skill is ending conversations naturally.
Yes, many learners suddenly say bye too quickly.
Americans usually transition first.
Like, all right, I should let you go. I've got to run. Talk to you later. Catch you later.
I've got to run doesn't mean physically running. It means you need to leave.
Exactly. English is funny sometimes.
Here's a mini practice for listeners. Imagine your friend calls you while you're busy. What can you say?
Maybe, hey, I can't talk right now, but I'll call you later.
Perfect. Now imagine the connection is bad.
Sorry, you're cutting out.
Excellent. Now imagine ending a work call politely.
All right, thanks for your time. Talk to you soon.
Very natural.
Another tip, don't sound too serious all the time. Casual tone is important in American English.
Yes, even work conversations often sound relaxed.
And listeners, speak these phrases out loud. Confidence comes from repetition.
Also, leave a comment telling us which phrase you think you'll use first in real life.
Today, we reviewed practical situations like ordering food, handling work calls, sounding polite, and ending conversations naturally.
Okay, now let's talk about common mistakes learners make on phone calls. And honestly, we've made these mistakes too.
Oh, definitely. I still remember saying, please wait me instead of please wait for me.
That's such a common mistake. Let's look at mistake number 1.
Incorrect. I am calling to you. Correct. I'm calling you.
In English, we usually don't use to after call in this situation.
Exactly. Here's another one. Incorrect. Can you hear me good? Correct. Can you hear me well?
Good is an adjective. Well is the adverb here.
But honestly, some native speakers even say good, casually.
True, spoken English isn't always perfect grammar.
Mistake number 3, I cut. Instead, say, the call cut out.
Or the connection dropped.
Much more natural.
Here's another funny mistake.
Oh no, this one is great.
Some learners say, close the phone.
But Americans usually say, hang up, or end the call.
Imagine someone saying, close the phone, while slowly shutting the phone like a book.
That image makes me laugh every time.
Another mistake is sounding too direct.
Right. For example, repeat. Sounds rude.
Instead say, could you repeat that? Sorry, can you say that again?
Much softer and friendlier.
Here's why this matters. In American culture, tone is very important. Even correct grammar can sound rude if it's too direct.
Exactly. Soft language helps conversations feel comfortable.
Another mistake is translating directly from your first language.
Yes. Learners sometimes create sentences that are technically understandable, but not natural.
For example, I am having network problem.
More natural, I have a bad connection. My signal is weak.
Very common everyday English.
Let's do practice prompts. How would you politely ask someone to repeat themselves?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Great. How do you say the call suddenly stopped?
The call cut out.
Perfect. How do you politely end a conversation?
All right, I should let you go.
Excellent.
And remember, mistakes are normal. Every fluent English speaker made thousands of mistakes while learning.
Absolutely. Don't wait to be perfect before speaking. Real improvement happens during messy conversations.
Also, tell us in the comments about a funny English phone mistake you've made before.
And don't worry, Every mistake is helping you improve your fluency.
All right, everyone, it's time for interactive practice. We're going to do a choose the correct sentence activity.
This is a great way to test your listening and speaking skills.
Situation 1. The connection is bad. Option A. You are breaking. Option B. You're breaking up.
The correct answer is B. You're breaking up. That's the natural phrase Americans use.
Situation 2. You didn't hear someone clearly. Option A. Repeat again. Option B. Could you say that again?
Definitely B. It sounds much more polite and natural.
Situation 3. You want to end the call politely. Option A. I finish now. Option B. I've gotta go.
B sounds much more conversational.
Situation 4. Someone called earlier but you missed it. Option A. I lost your call. Option B. I missed your call.
Correct answer. I missed your call.
Great job. Now say these answers out loud with confidence.
Let's add some variations too. Formal. Thank you for calling. Casual. Hey, what's up?
Formal. Could you hold for a moment? Casual. Hang on a sec.
Both are correct. The situation changes the language.
Here's your challenge. Create your own short phone conversation using at least 3 phrases from today's episode.
And post it in the comments. We really want to see your examples.
Remember, real communication matters more than perfect grammar.
Exactly. People connect through confidence, clarity, and friendliness, not perfection.
Wow, today's episode was packed with useful English. We learned so many real phrases Americans use on calls every day.
We covered 3 big areas today: starting phone conversations naturally, continuing conversations smoothly, and handling real-life situations confidently.
We also learned polite ways to ask people to repeat themselves, how to sound more friendly, and how to avoid common mistakes.
And remember, fluency isn't about sounding perfect. It's about feeling comfortable communicating in real situations.
So the next time your phone rings in English, don't panic. Take a breath, smile, and use these phrases step by step.
Here's a question before we go. Which phrase from today do you think will help you the most in real life?
Tell us in the comments. And if this episode helped you, please like, share, and subscribe to Simple English Talk so you never miss a new lesson.
We love learning English together with you guys. Your support and comments really motivate us.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and don't be afraid of mistakes. Every conversation makes you stronger.
Thanks so much for spending time with us today. Take care, keep improving your English, and see you next time.